Live from NBC4, this is the Channel 4 News at 5:30.
Controversy over what is beneath the ground at one of the most luxurious housing developments in the Southland. It's a potential hot zone. Now a city leader is taking action, asking questions and demanding answers. Good evening, I'm Kelly Mack.
And I'm Chuck Henry. Paul and Colleen are off this afternoon. Recently, we brought you two in-depth reports on possible underground gas dangers at Playa Vista, the luxury community on the west side. Well, now a possible showdown as a newly elected city councilman and environmental groups challenge the developers to stop work and just take stock of the safety picture. Channel 4's Paul Moyer has another exclusive this evening on the burning questions surrounding this controversial project.
The city of Santa Monica and several environmental groups are taking a neighbor to court. Their target, nearby Playa Vista, a luxurious residential and commercial complex, which they say is located dangerously close to huge natural gas deposits, which might be leaking.
Explosive levels of methane have been shown to be migrating to the surface at an order of magnitude of 3 to 4 times the upper explosive limit.
Attorney Sabrina Venskis represents the environmentalists in the lawsuit. She says in court filings, the developer and the city of Los Angeles have failed to adequately assess the methane hazards at Playa Vista, most specifically this 100-acre parcel known as Phase 2.
They did not follow their experts' own advice to test adequately for the methane concentrations coming up at the site.
As a result, according to the suit, the city's original environmental report for this area does not analyze catastrophic risk hazards of fire or explosions.
Their own expert stated that he could actually light the ground with a match.
The plaintiffs are asking the court to order a new study to figure out how to deal with the gas at the Phase 2 site. Otherwise, they say, quoting, covering this open land with parking lots and buildings may create explosion hazards for nearby residents and travelers.
I'm upset that they're doing what they're doing right now.
Bill Rosendahl, newly elected city councilman for the West Side, says he has so many safety questions about the gas at Phase 2 that he sent a message to the developer asking him to stop construction there until the court rules on the lawsuit. That's expected in 3 to 4 weeks.
Well, I thought if you stop it, it shows good faith that you're at least waiting until the court has ruled on the issue. A lot of people here are questioning Phase 2 to begin with.
The plaintiffs are also seeking a temporary work shutdown. They say that if construction continues on the site back there like that, it will disturb the soil and make it impossible to conduct an accurate new study on the site if one is ordered. And how did Playa Vista respond to these requests? You got your answer. Look, they didn't stop.
No, they didn't.
They're still going.
We asked them out of courtesy to the community that they would put it on hold. They didn't listen to me.
What message does that send to you?
Well, it makes me realize that we have work ahead of us.
We asked Playa Vista to explain why they won't stop work long enough to let the court decide if a new study of the site is needed. In a written response, the president of Playa Vista, Steve Soberoff, says, and I quote, "Our longtime opponents are suing to try to stop a project that has been overwhelmingly approved by the city of Los Angeles. We respectfully do not comment on pending litigation." Close quote. The gas situation here at Playa Vista has been the subject of 2 previous reports here on Channel 4. We have uncovered evidence of huge gas concentrations here that both the city and the developer acknowledge. We've located a large gas seep in a nearby marsh whose fumes, when captured in a plastic bag and ignited, proved explosive. A recent study by the State Public Utilities Commission says there's an even chance a nearby underground gas storage reservoir has leaked methane onto Playa Vista.
This report is the basis for doing an independent investigation to determine what we do have ongoing out there.
A former city engineer, Walter Mershot, who worked at Playa Vista, tells us that testing for gas in disturbed soil did produce unreliable results.
We're not sampling accurately. We're not sampling the real soil gases.
We have also found that some of the safety systems at Playa, designed to contain the gases, may not work. These combustible gas bubbles are percolating up through the floor of a garage, possible indications that a protective membrane shield underneath is leaking. Playa Vista says in recent legal briefs that the city and its engineers have, quote, concluded the methane safety systems would adequately protect future residents. Is it safe to say from what you've told me that unless you are really satisfied that this is safe, that it's not going to go forward because you can stop it?
I will do whatever I can with the power given to me by the people to stop it if I am not satisfied with these safety issues.
This is Paul Moyer, Channel 4 News.
Well, in light of our investigation, Councilman Rosenthal tells us that he will convene a town hall meeting in October to allow the public to question Playa Vista and the city about the safety of the site. Now, so far, the developer and the city officials have refused any on-camera interviews with us. That town hall meeting could force all sides to answer some truly tough questions.